Welcome back, this is Maths with Miss S, and this video deals with patterns and sequences. First of all, what is a pattern? A pattern is something that recurs or that has a certain structure within it. So for example, circle, triangle, square, triangle with those colors, purple, green, blue and orange. This is my pattern in this sequence, and this pattern repeats itself. So I'm able to continue on that sequence with a square and a triangle because I figured out what the pattern was. Now in maths, whenever we do something like this, we need to figure out a pattern and then we are able to continue our sequence. Now this here will be a sequence that consists of numbers now, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. And I can get from one term of this sequence to the next term of the sequence by adding 3. And whenever I'm able to do this, we refer to that sequence as an arithmetic sequence. The values are created by adding or subtracting the same number every time, and this same number is commonly referred to as the common difference. The thing is, not every sequence is formed in this specific way. The sequence 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, for example, is formed by multiplying the preceding term by 2. So from 2, I multiply by 2 to get to 4. 4 I need to multiply by 2 and I'll get to 8, and I multiply that by 2 to get to 16, and so on and so on. Sequences like this are referred to as geometric sequences, and they're created by multiplications. Now, unfortunately, this is not the only other way of creating a sequence. So for example, 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25 there. These are the squares of the numbers 1 to 5, and we cannot form this sequence by adding the same number or multiplying by the same number. It doesn't work out. So whenever that happens, you can try and find your first difference. So the difference between all these terms first. Now, once you have the first difference done, you can then check what is the difference between these difference values. So how do I get from 3 to 5, from 5 to 7, and from 7 to 9? If this is now the same number for all of them, we say that the second difference is constant, and whenever that happens, the sequence would be a quadratic sequence. And don't be fooled, it has nothing to do with the number value 2, it just has to be a constant number. So it could be plus 7, plus 7, plus 7 for all of the values. That's the important part. Now, within each sequence, we will see certain values, and these values are considered terms. And depending on their position within the sequence, we call them by their position pretty much. So the first term of this sequence would be 4. The second term of the sequence would be 7. The third term of the sequence would be 10. The fourth would be 13. The fifth would be 16. Now, mathematicians
known to be efficient
when it comes to writing stuff down. So instead of writing term, we just use T, and the small 1 there means first term is 4, second term would be 7.